G'day, today we're going to have a look at the weekly challenge in Mini Motorways. This one is set in Munich. And we are the week of the 26th of December, so Merry Christmas to everyone. Unlimited bridges, always nice. All destinations are much busier. Interesting. If that doesn't mean that they're upgraded, it just means they're busier. Could be a bit of a challenge. Double the number of roundabouts aborted. Alright, so firstly we will go straight across. I do find that a busier square is actually quite trickier than a circle that is just busy, because it can hold less deliveries. So you will see it sort of, yeah, pick up a little bit quicker. Yes, I think by the time this one comes out, it will be probably early in next in 2023, even though I'm filming this in 2022. But as I think as I said at the end of last year, if you are watching these, thank you for watching. It always very nice to humbling to have anyone sort of watch the dumb videos that I do. Yeah, more of it in 2023. Hopefully find a few more games to try out as well. I think Fly Corp's possibly coming to an end. And hopefully Oxygen not included. Put an ending somewhere in sight. I've got no end of Train Valley 2 levels to play now. What we'll do for now is we'll just put in a roundabout. Because really this is the population of one destination. In fact, what we can do now is we can get rid of that. Wait for those guys to come home. And divide them out. Get rid of that bridge. We'll leave that roundabout in place there. We'll give this guy a roundabout too, because why not? That's a little bit... I mean, I don't have any extra roundabouts at this stage anyway, but... a bit of a tricky spot to inherit one. I'm not sure how many deliveries I'd be on already at this point. I suppose it does seem like it is making a little bit more speed. I think if we get a double destination in this, we're going to be pretty easily sunk. On the other hand, that is quite a nice get. I suppose I'll just leave them like that for now. Could have him a bit more straight, but generally you won't get houses in the outer circle at any point. So until I get another circle bigger, this outer circle won't get any more houses. So you won't see any blue show up out here at the moment, but you could get blue show up in here. So that's why we're sticking out there. One more house down here, and I'll cut this off. Definitely the motorway. And what we'll do now is do that, because there is now another outer connection for them. Let's turn those guys around. Let's get rid of that. Let's claim that back from that guy. Let's think about a nice point for all these guys to meet. Let's turn them around. Let's get them facing the right way. Problem about having them face north, though, is that no more pink houses can sort of show up in these spots here, whereas if they're facing south, pink houses can potentially still show up all the way around the motorway, which isn't a good motivation for me to turn that around. So we will. it was at least nice to get that first cleanup going. Not happy that you've snuck your way through for a second visit while everyone else is just waiting for your return. But you can see the goal here will be that we get 1, 2, 3, 4, or something similar. Reason for those guys to sort of be so weirdly bounced out. In the name of trying to keep them separate, we'll just give those two weird houses the offshoot. Not ever a fan of that. Alright, so let's swing these guys back like that a bit more. These guys will get these guys to sneak through here. I guess be auxiliary for that guy. Some more motorways are definitely going to help out here. Yeah, if we can get them. Lovely. This guy here is probably my prime target for a motorway. The prime spot for a roundabout too. I would like to get 2 more roundabouts. I'm not going to give him the motorway just yet. What you can see up here is that this guy hasn't left to go and help out, which means that there are more houses up there than this guy needs. So with that in mind, let's at least give us the option for getting these guys out of here. Divide those two so both have 4. Never pointed out too that that ream setup I had of the inks coming south was thwarted by these blues here. Sneak that guy through. Declare victory that way. Lovely. It is funny in a level where they treat you by giving you double roundabouts or something, and then you never see roundabouts. So turn that guy around. It's a good get for him. Only got 17 road tiles here, even though we've picked up 30 twice. Still quite lean. Well, that's a death sentence up there. Two reasons. Get there. Okay, good. Just that guy complaining. Oh, good. Needed it to really be the furthest possible away guy to really make sure this thing was going to run smoothly. The fact that they're using the same one road is not going to be ideal either. Turn him around so that this guy's got 3. 4. These two guys currently aren't doing anything. We'll turn this guy around because he's circling. He only had 3 guys, so we'll give him 4. Finally. Yeah, just get right in the way, buddy. Alright, well I guess then we're going to put that there. Because more of these guys are going to be put to work. Alright, well we've got a chance. Let's get a roundabout in here. So what we want to see here is just sort of a divide. Now obviously pink and... The thing is though, the pink and green don't have to go the same route. Let's firstly just address that. Let's leave green as is for now. Let's turn pink just in like that. Have them bounce up there. We can see too this guy is struggling a little bit. The good news is that we don't have any limitation on ridges. So what we can do is just have those 2 guys come in and help out there. This guy here we certainly should be... oh, come on. Alright, no, change that. There's 3 guys here, so I'm going to clear that enough that we don't need to have these 2 guys connected. You see both of these guys here aren't doing too well. Again, what we really need is more... we're doing better than the other guy. More roundabouts, which are meant to be getting treated too, but... So now that road's gone, we can finally collect those 2 little pickups in that route. Getting a little hub of green up here too. So that's this guy. Both of those guys unhappy. We need to get these guys through somehow. Now the back of this really isn't that used. It's just these 2 houses here. So what we can do is just sneak them through like that. They can just be a quick little overflow group for them. You can see there's 2 guys there that still haven't been used, so it's not necessarily about the amount of cars available, it's just distance to it, I suppose. That guy, I suppose if we just cut that back that way, he sort of connects fine. I suppose I did forget that there's 2 guys over here that this group's been used for. 4 guys there, 5 guys there looking after him. That really does say to me that I want this guy being used. Sort of, I suppose. Let's do this weird little setup. Him. And these 2 guys. And we can sort of go that. So he gets 2 guys that are closer. Then what we want to do is break up what we've got going on over here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 houses that are looking after these. So we've got enough to have 5 going for both. There's 5 there. Up that road out, get rid of that roundabout. I can't believe we're out of road as well. By the way, I can't believe that the let's fix that up. That we've taken 30 tiles 3 times now, I think. And that we haven't, like, that's too many. Then Yeah. Well, I think that's just going to be nick of time for both of these two guys. They weren't in the mood for a correction. Oh, good. Exactly what we needed. Another one of these guys. I was just thinking that. Now we've got... We're getting roundabouts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on this guy. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for this guy, plus the extra 4 over here. We do have another motorway. That's definitely what we're going to have to use for this. Oh! We have one guy that has snuck in to say, excuse me. And hope he is a, yeah, he has friends. Again, no one's going to spawn there, whereas someone could have spawned there. Why are you so unhappy about this? Why are you got... Let's, disconnect these guys and flip them around and put them there for a moment. Let them go help out that guy that's not coping. You see, blue is not happy either. Okay, with these guys here at least, what we can do is we can send them through there so they can, well, at least be excess assistance for him. Got him now. Well, let's put him there, get rid of that, and then put that guy there, because then we do open up that square there again. That's not in use of anything that would matter if this guy has a road cut across. So we'll do that and allow this guy to come help too. Let's get him to come join them. Go help them as well. Got this group of 4 yellows here as well that we could call to arms if need be. Does look like we need to summon some blue troops though. Just quickly, this guy a roundabout. Some assistance. Well, at least this guy's already got 2 yellow houses on that path that can go and help out. Got so many light blue houses now. Now, how's he looking? He's looking a lot better. This guy up here is going to be tricky to get houses to. We've got these 2 houses here, but we don't want them to connect onto this road. I can't connect him onto that directly, so to get them to go here, we'd have to sort of have them cut through here back and then sort of cut back and around. So it is more likely that it's these 2 guys here. But these guys just play back up to him. So really what we could do is cut them through here. Let's think, what if we drop those 2 guys to there, get them their own separate road. So this road here is only getting in the way of these 2 guys, not all 4 of them. Although at the same time I do have to address this guy. So the fact that we've got him is a good sign in that it should reduce the amount of demand on each of the dark blues. Quite urgently, we need you to turn around and go address that. What we'll do is we will get these 2 blue houses that are currently set to do nothing. Go up there and just try and do a tiny bit of control. Till that guy sorts himself out. Great, there he is. So can disconnect that. See, this guy down here needs some help. This guy here does, so luckily we've just gained this. All of this down here is currently just operated for the use of square destination. So what we'll do is we'll cut that up that way. Leave green alone. Get rid of that. A few more blues to help this guy out. This pink here is struggling a little too. That is one of the messiest little setups this poor guy's running off. We can't really have these two pinks cut across this because that's a circular dude that's already struggling too. Can't get this blue house to connect. I suppose if I did that, it gives these two yellows a chance to connect to him, and this blue a chance to go back. These yellows still aren't doing a convincing job. There we go, they're finally winning the battle there. Alright, while we've got an available motorway, there's no point in losing and holding it, so let's try and get that pink a little bit of help. Okay, let's drop this road ever so slightly. Get this guy to swing up here, and there is a ready-made mutant army of green getting there to join in. Hopefully making everyone in green's life a little bit easier. Right. So it is, I think, phenomenal job of this green that they are still operating off a road and not off a motorway, that they've been going that far, and they're a double destination. This guy we will turn in here. Have those 4 houses. Which doesn't mean that we've just significantly cut the amount of houses helping out. This guy is currently in a full-blown panic. Give him that guy. This is a mess of a little intersection there. Alright. This guy here needs more help. Now we can see that the top of this isn't using much. So let's just do a... Oh no, I'm not going to have enough road. I was going to say, let's just run all the way around the edge of this map to get to him. But I think it was that I had this guy set up to cut across, just giving them basically that 4th guy. About to see him run to death. I have to grab that back. And if we are lucky, and these yellows don't get too much in the way of this guy that I dismissed as being so nice to sort of take care of and be able to accommodate yellow. He is hanging on by a thread there. Let's give this back. You can see that these 4 guys are basically all stacked at that end. But we're about to have no one there. This is a terrible setup here that I've just done, but I mean, he's done for anyway. Let's give those 2 guys to that north so they can sort of work between that split. This still hasn't gone. And you can see this guy is here. And this guy is like that. So I'd say we are done here. My apologies to ever insulting that double destination at the top and suggesting that he was going to sink us. Wasn't even close. He was actually looking very good at the end there. Alright, let's have a look. How'd we match up to everyone else? Not bad. Better than 12, almost top 10. Not too bad at all. It is still early in the week at the moment. But we will definitely take that one. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. Until next time, have a happy new year, and catch you later.